Welcome to 100 Days of Python, the Python Code Along Challenge. I'm Bill Mosley, and if you want to find the entire listing of the 100 Days of Python, you can find it at my website, www.bmosley.com/hdp. Let's get started. Welcome to day 61, and today we're going to be starting a new project. This is going to be an object-oriented programming project where we develop a playlist app. And we're going to use this to learn about using objects as a collection for another object. And this is a very common design pattern, so it's a good one to learn about. So we're going to start out with a basic class, and we're going to call this CL Song. We'll use camel case for that. And we'll first create the initialization method, and we're going to start that out with three things. We'll start out with the title. Go ahead, I paused it, you can talk. Next, we are going to add a rating, and this is going to be a string. I'll show you why in a little bit. And then we will use a artist, and I'm going to include a year. And that's enough information for a basic song class. So when that gets initialized, we are going to collect these things, and then we're going to put them into variables inside that class. So we'll do self str title equals str title, and we'll do this for each of the other pieces here. Str artist, and then we will finish up with the year. Okay, so we've got that, and the initialization is there. We're going to go ahead and create setters and getters for each of these. So we're going to say get title, and under that, for now, we're just going to reflect back the data that we want, and we may change that up later, but we're just having some good design practice here and making sure that we have setters and getters for all the things. So this is a common way to start out any sort of object that we want to be very thorough about. So it does take a little bit. It's a bit repetitive, and if you're into this, this is maybe a good place to use a ChatGPT or something like that, just to get you over the hump. Of course, if you're trying to learn, sometimes it's better to go through the work of just being very old school and typing it out. Get year. There are some times when going through the work of just typing out this stuff is useful. Okay, so there's the getters. Next we'll do setters, and I'm going to just do a setter for the rating right now, because that's really the only thing we're going to change at the moment. So I'm going to say set rating, and so the first thing we want is str. Well, we should print the current rating first. So we'll print that out. and self STR rating. There we go. And then we want to ask what the new rating is. And we want between 1 star and 5 stars. And now you can see why this needed to be a string, because we're actually inputting stars. And I'm using this as an example because it's an interesting way of doing things that has some interesting caveats in terms of data checking and things like that. So once we have them enter the number of stars, what we want to do is make sure that the input is valid. So to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to say we're going to start out with a Boolean variable that says yes, it's valid. And then we're going to run through some checks to see if it's actually valid. And so what we want to do is we want to say for str character in str new, if str character equals this, actually, if it's not equal to that, then Boolean valid equals false, and we can break that loop. And then we also want to say if the length of str new is greater than 0, and oops, that should not be inside length, greater than 0, and the length of str new is less than 6, then that also means it's valid. So if this is the valid condition, then we want to say if it's less than 1, or if it's greater than 5, then once again we will change the valid flag to false, and we don't need to break because we're not in a loop there. So if it passes all of that and everything is still valid, then we would say if bool valid equals true, then we're going to update the rating. So we're going to say str rating, that's self dot str rating equals str new. And if it's not valid, then we're going to say print your input was not valid. Now, we could trap the user in a loop here and make sure they give us something good, but I think we're just going to let them move on if they input something invalid. But we need to print them a confirmation. So it will say your rating has been updated. Okay, so here is my song class, and that's what the basis for this playlist will be. Let's go ahead and do some minor coding here to test that out. Okay, so we're going to first create a song equals CL song. And when we initialize that, we need to give it a title. Rating, and then we're going to go artist and year. Honestly, I can't remember, but let's just go with that. And then, you know what, before we go any further, I want to add one more thing. Let's add up here beneath the initialization method, let's update the string method. So another special method, and we just want to return an F string that includes the title, left justified at, let's go 25. We can adjust that later. And then we'll do another F string that contains the rating, and left justify that. I'll just, and that's going to be 7 plus another F string, self. Now remember, if I'm going too quickly, you can always pause this, artist, and left justified at 15. And one more here. Another easy way to do this is just to copy and paste this and use it as a template. Could have done that earlier, but that's easy enough. Okay, so there is my return string for for my song class. And so if I want to print my song, I can do that, and then I can say my song dot set rating, and let's give this a run and see how it goes. Okay, so here is, oops, got a little mistake in here. Let's go back and fix that. That's right up here inside this, and the problem is where that set of quotes is. Should be right there. Let's run that again. There we go. Now we have the song title and everything is showing up as it should be. It says the current rating is 2 stars. How many stars should it be? Let's go 5 stars. Rating has been updated. Maybe I should have it printed again after that, just so we can see that it's been updated. Let's run that again. Okay, so you can see that's what it was before, and here is the new and updated one. Now if I run that and I give it something else, like a number, you can see input was not valid, nothing happens. That is the advantage of using a setter here, because now I can force that inside the class to be exactly the data format that we want. So that is part 1, and in the next part we will develop a playlist class that is a collection of songs. So that's where we're headed next. Thank you so much for watching this video and coding along with me. Once again, if you want to access the entire listing of 100 Days of Python, you can do it at my website, www.bmosley.com/HDP. You can also access my book, Introduction to Python Programming for Absolute Beginners, at my website, www.bmosley.com/book. Thanks again, and we'll see you around.